Inspired by Marty Cagan. This book is close to my heart. This has a lot of philosophies that I have seen work inside the tech kind of product world. Very important book for anybody who's working on larger products with larger teams. Very good for those kind of people. And really, it brings such a beautiful craftsmanship to the world of products. So there's a lot inside of Inspired by Marty Cagan. He's like a Silicon Valley product whiz. He's fantastic. And I'm glad to announce that we've got a free course at apolloskills.com. Go there, you can get the course and learn some of the key concepts. And to do that, all the good stuff that we would normally have. PDF summary, audio summary, quiz, homework, instant feedback. So from zero to hero in 30 minutes, you'll have the key concepts. And as Marty says, how to create tech products customers love. You'll be well on your way. So let's get into some of the themes here. Lots of themes that I love here. Customer-centric development being one of those. When in doubt, the user is always the source of your inspiration, your innovation, and if you're stuck, always go back to your customer and your user. Now, the nuance here is that yes, you should be solving real problems that they experience, that's for sure. But you also need to, and what this book starts to do, and you'll discover in this course, is products worth solving. And that has a sense of don't solve little tiny things, start on big, meaningful, important, priority one kind of stuff, so that you can have a product that they love, they come back for, and is subsequently viable. So this is a big anchor of the book, product innovation from the customer's point of view. So this is going outside to the customer. The next thing here is that this should all be anchored in a vision and a strategy of how you win for how your product is going to create something amazing in the future. There has to be like a big idea about what you're fighting for, what you're building towards, so that you can kind of hook onto it like an anchor and really pull from that long-term vision, that future vision. And it's really important. Otherwise, you're just chasing features, or you get into like a competitive battle if you've got a key competitor. So vision on where you want to go, strategy, how you're going to get there as a product. This is really central to the book, and Marty has so much experience, so there's a ton of great stories in there as well about how to make that happen. So those are the first two pillars. The last one that I want to touch on is something I mentioned right at the beginning, which is if you're working on a big product, invariably your product team is bigger than you. You are the lead product person, and so you're going to have to bring different disciplines of the product and sometimes the marketing world. You have to bring them all together. So really, if you have the first two covered, empowering the team and letting them, fight the good fight and move the product in the business forward, it becomes easier because you say, go find out what our customers need, see how we deliver against our vision. But you want to give them the capacity to do that. Otherwise, if you try and do it all yourself as a product lead, you're going to be swamped. It's going to be way too much. So on that point, there's some good things around the role of product manager. It's so misunderstood as a role. It's crazy. I love this idea that it's the CEO of the product that kind of sets the agenda, the breadth and the depth, but also the feel of responsibility. We talked about team and customer, a lot on process, which is really good. So if you're a bit new or you're doing something a bit different, you can really think about problem solution fit, product market fit, different practices within that process, Scrum, Agile, all that good stuff. Scaling, you're getting a lot of users, maybe going to different markets, a lot of stuff to tackle there. And look at this, there's so many takeaways around prototyping. Oh, how much do I love that? We have a course on that as well. So many, like autonomy, letting your product teams be autonomous. That's crucial if you want to move fast. So there you have it, Inspired by Marty Cagan, one of the best product books you can ever get, very much based on real world practice. It's like all this collective experience put into the book. And in the end, you'll be able to create products that customers love. So go to apolloskills.com where you can do the course on Inspired by Marty Cagan.